Well, it's Sunday, April 14th in Northwest Indiana. And you gotta love Northwest Indiana for its weather here, because I'd say 2 or 3 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, I was walking around outside with just a t-shirt on. That was it, t-shirt and jeans. Perfectly fine, perfectly warm, not too hot, not too cold. It was beautiful outside. A couple days later, we had a crazy snowstorm come through. And some of it's already melted off, but it was a lot of snow. We had no snow. I think the last time it snowed was at least probably close to 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. And then 2 days from now, it's going to be almost 70 degrees. So that's Northwest Indiana weather for you. It's always changing. Like they say, if you don't like the weather, just stick around. It's bound to change in a very short time. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if all this snow was gone by tomorrow. It's weird. I think last year I finally started keeping tabs on how many perfect days we get in a year. We had, oh God, I don't remember the total count. I think it was 9. It may have been 10, but I don't think we hit double digits. I think we had 9 days where it was just absolutely perfect out. And it wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold, it wasn't too windy, because we had a lot of really, really windy days, 40, 50 mile an hour winds, especially in the springtime. And it was perfect weather. It didn't rain, nothing. Perfect days. We only got about 9 of them or so, give or take a couple. That's it. We've already had 2 this year. Actually, ironically, this week. Early this week, we had 2 of our perfect days, and then this weekend it's snowing out. Well, just today. Last night there was no snow anywhere. But yeah, it's Northwest Indiana for you. Spent my whole life here, and I hope to get out of here one day, I don't know, one of these days, because this weather is just terrible. But the one good thing about it is we are not really in range of any major natural disaster. I mean, we do get tornadoes occasionally, but there's so much shit built up around here that tornadoes don't usually do serious damage to many homes like you would get further south. You know, I mean, it might get a couple homes, but up here it really doesn't. Tornadoes really aren't a concern. Earthquakes, I think we may have a fault line running somewhere nearby, but there's never really been any issue that I know of. There may have been a long time ago. The Yellowstone, if that ever goes, the super volcano, we're on the outside edge of what would be most affected, and we don't really get hurricanes or typhoons. We get some really bad snow sometimes, but usually within a couple weeks the snow's gone, so it's about the worst we get up here. Definitely no tsunamis unless there was an earthquake under Lake Michigan, which Lake Michigan is like straight ahead about 7 or 8 miles. I'm looking to the north right now, so it's about 7, 8, maybe 9 miles north of here. But good old Northwest Indiana, gotta love it.